Well, I called this meeting together this evening to decide what we're gonna do for hiring, and, Roger had, asked, two members to go through the resumes. We went through them, and we're bringing a recommendation back tonight. And so I'm going to, at this point, I'm gonna turn this over to Jake, and since he did all the calling and stuff, and let you go from there.
So we had 8 applicants total. All of them did a pretty good job. Out of those 8 applicants, we interviewed 6 people. One person did not make it due to car trouble. I did speak to him over the phone. I just don't think that he'd be a good fit anyways. And then one person did not show up for the interview itself. So after the interview board was consisted of myself, Don Parvin, and Craig Thompson. We had 6 questions they answered, so it was very, very strategic of how we did it. I think, and we did a really good job. There was a couple that kind of threw us for a loop, but for the most part, the person that we have is a Lucas Schedel. Schedel. I can spell that last name for you, but I cannot pronounce it. Younger kid, but he definitely fits what I think that we're looking for. Definitely trainable, lives on a farm, been around that kind of type of work for his life. He works currently at a pond management facility here in town. So he's a custodian as well at Main Street Christian Church. So definitely has good roots. Like I said, just a good young man. I think that would definitely fill what we're looking for.
So his last name, please.
Scheggell. Lucas.
Schedule.
Okay, that's not how I spell it. But yeah, no, I think that he's a recommendation. Craig was also, that was his number 1 pick. I think we broke it down to the top 3, and out of those top 3, he was probably our number one choice.
So you make that in form of a motion?
Yes, I'll make a form of motion that we hire Lucas Schedel.
Second.
Roger seconds. Okay. We're open for discussion.
I know you guys made a good choice, I'm sure. I just don't understand why all of us wasn't involved. Just to look through them, we could have stopped in here and said, breezed through them and said, well, I think this guy might be good, that guy might be good. It's just like, that's just my feeling on it. Why are you
Yep.
looking at me like that for?
Well, I was president when it happened, and the motion was made for to pick a committee, and the vote was unanimous. That you agreed with that.
Okay.
Is that right?
Oh, well, I
I think I'm right.
Yep. And plus,
But if you change your mind, you still have a right to speak up.
Yeah.
No, I was just wondering,
I think
Go ahead.
I'll answer on my part, but we're just trying to speed the process up.
Yeah.
I know.
That seemed to be a concern on everybody's mind. And that's all I was trying to do, Greg.
At any time, those applicants, you could have reviewed those applicants any time. You know that. You could have gone through and looked at those applicants
Yeah,
any time.
I didn't know they were here.
Well, that's where they turn them in.
That's where we turn them in.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they weren't, not access to the public, but a board member, sure.
I know.
In the future, remember that,
It's,
if it rises again.
What pay rate we starting at?
that last pay that we, are we gonna, that's the one I wanna talk to you. Do you want to talk?
You're still in discussion?
Yes, the pay rate on that, are we still going to do that at the last, where we talked, where it was 17, starting out 17 was, I can't remember the number, where Paul left off? Or were we gonna drop him down to 1650 and do a 90-day?
I thought
How-
you said,
I like to do the 1650 to a 90-day,
Okay,
and then because or at least 90% of the $17.
I'll second that
Okay,
motion.
wait a minute, we've got two things going on. Okay, is there any other discussion on Lucas as far as his hiring?
No, I mean, we can go through the process how we did it if anybody wants to. But I think that, I mean, it's pretty good how we did it.
We're just trying to fulfill
Call for the vote.
the request that was made, which, and I agreed with Roger that, you know, it's speeding up things. So is there any other discussion on Lucas?
Were there any negatives with Lucas?
No, I mean, no, I don't think so at all. I think he's just a young guy. He's green, obviously, which I mean, inexperienced as far as wastewater, but he understands. I think he's very trainable.
Yeah,
He works on a farm, but
nothing
nothing.
to put in
Yeah,
that
nothing.
category. Yeah,
Nothing negative that would
that's my
stick
only
out.
question.
Yeah, a couple of them did, but him no.
Is there any other questions or concerns?
Yeah, he can start right away.
We're gonna make a phone call. He says give him 2 weeks, a 2 weeks
That's
notice.
understandable.
Yeah, 2 weeks notice. But the way that I spoke to him, I think that his employer already kind of knows that he's already looking. So
I understand.
we'll get
2
him, and then we
weeks.
can call him as soon as
I
I'm
understand
done.
2
So-
weeks.
Okay.
That's kinda what I meant. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
This is looking down the road a little bit. Are we gonna require him to get certified down here at
Yes.
wastewater?
Yes.
That's a requirement. The board,
Yep.
we talked about that, a requirement. They have to have, there are 2 years,
2
Training.
years old, JT.
and then after that, they have to complete a wastewater test. They have to pass. If they don't pass, then the board we're gonna have to go from there.
Yep.
And after they pass the test, they get their $1,000 bonus, which is in the past. We've done. Okay, but that's a 2-year thing going on. With that said,
Vote.
is there any other questions about him or? probably
Is
one-
the motion gonna be rated six?
No, let's go make that a second one, cause we
Oh,
already had a motion and
I thought you
second.
were gonna include it in the motion.
Okay, is there any other things about hiring him? Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same. Motion passed. We're gonna hire him. Now, the question is, we started him at $16.50 an hour, and after 90 days, he meets the top pay that Paul left with. Is that, I'll make that in the form of a motion.
I'll second.
Discussion.
So 1650 to, I don't remember what that
I can't
was,
remember, Travis.
17.
Any other discussion on that?
What is what it? Hold on, 1 second.
All right.
Maybe,
I
something like
think it
that.
was 1750.
All
So
right.
it'd be $1 an hour raise
yeah,
after,
so-
I'll have to look for
after
sure.
90
Yeah,
days.
I think so, something like that. Any other discussion? All right. I have, while we're on this subject, I want to clarify something with insurance. Are we gonna go with 30 days, or are we gonna go for insurance coverage on this after the 30 days? Like we've done that in the past, have we not?
30. I
Okay,
think it's
30 days.
Yeah, yes. Does that need to be a second motion? Or
No,
can we-
I'm gonna
I think
include
it's
that.
just written as
Six-
the way it is.
16, I'm doing for clarification.
Okay.
1650, the top pay after 90 days.
No, not
I
top pay.
I mean, 1650 for a start, and then after 90 days, we evaluate him and take him to the top pay or not. That's our discretion, okay?
What's the top pay for that right now?
7.
1894 is what
That's what we raised
what
it
our-
to.
that's what our
Our salary ordinance
salary
says.
ordinance says 1894.
Okay.
I don't think we need to.
No.
No,
We'll evaluate that.
1650 would be fantastic.
Personally, as a board, after 90 days, we need to,
See how good
then
it is.
we'll-
Yep.
And
We'll,
then evaluate.
like we have in the past.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, and then 30 days, we'll start his insurance,
Yes.
Medical,
medical.
all insurance or medical?
All his workman's comp and all that start. His medical, if he
I-
wants to join the,
medical's 30 days.
Can you
Medical's
delay the
30.
workman's comp?
No,
I didn't think you could.
all that starts
No, not workman's
immediately,
comp,
but his Aflac and all those things, those are,
He can sign up.
He
after
can
30
sign up
days.
for
Anything
that.
that's available to.
anything's available.
That's it, through the town, okay.
Through the town, he's available. Any other questions? Did I leave out anything on benefits? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Okay. that's what we called for, this meeting. Is there anything that we left out? If not, then I'll call this meeting as for adjournment, if there's
Wait.
anything the board doesn't have. Oh, I'm sorry.
You wanna read
Peggy, yeah, let's go ahead with Peggy. I'm sorry.
Got a thank you from Peggy Hollingsworth for her name on the Community Service Award. It says, thanks to you for honoring me with the annual Volunteer Service Award. 2025 was a busy year for me, as are all years of my retirement in 2004. I love Rushville, the place of my birth, and I am happy to do whatever I can there to be of assistance to others. I appreciate your recognition of my efforts. Peggy Hollingsworth.
Thank you, Peggy.
Thanks, Peggy.
That was nice.
Okay, is there anything else? We need, yes?
This paper in front
No,
of us.
we're not dealing with that now. That's not what I called the meeting for. We called for this specific thing here. We'll deal with this after, during the time. Is there anything that's urgent that we need to do? No, I'll call for adjourn the meeting.
Motion.
Well, we got a snowstorm
I got-
coming in, so
Roger made the motion and.
you're out of
I
commission,
second
so I
it.
guess I'm up. I'm healed up enough.
Mo-
I might be
Roger
all
made
right.
the motion.
I'm
to
healed
adjourn,
up enough
and I
to plow,
second.
so.
So we need to close this,
Thank you.
and then you're gonna be available for this.
Stop.